Hi guys, me again. So it is Thursday today, and yesterday I spent my day in A&E with my son. I got a call about 11 o'clock from the school saying that he'd fallen over and hurt his arm, and it didn't look very good. And this happened at playtime at 10 o'clock, but he never told anybody. And then when the teacher saw him, he was acting strange and very quiet. Not that he's noisy anyway, but he was just acting different, and in the end he gave up and he showed him his arm. And he fell on a metal bench. He put his arm down, which I'm glad, because he protected his ribs. And he fell across this metal bench all the way down his arm, but he had these 2 bruises going straight across. And they thought, oh gosh, that's not good. Anyway, went to A&E. It was so busy, so busy. I've never seen it that busy on a weekend, really. There was just people everywhere. And I thought, oh gosh, here we go. Went into the paediatrics department. And like always, I've never ever had to wait that long in paediatrics. They just seem to, really good and know what they're doing. And even when it's been busy, I think the most we've ever waited is 2 hours. And that's nothing, is it? So yesterday they were super quick, they were super nice. They seem to be putting all these new systems into place, so they're not taking up as much time. Because the old system is that you would go for x-rays or whatever, then you would have to come back and let a doctor read them, then you have to wait for them to treat you and then go home, or then to that doctor say to a nurse, listen, this needs doing, can you do it? Find a nurse. Yesterday it was amazing. I'm not saying it would have been a lot longer if he had actually broken it, but we went for the x-ray. They said to us, if it's not broken, we can treat you from here. And I was like, okay. So we'll send you home. And I thought, oh, all right then. But what they actually meant, they'll treat us there. So we had the x-ray, they couldn't see anything. And then instead of waiting for a doctor, they've employed a group of people now to read the x-rays. It was a nurse, she was a trained nurse, to read the x-rays. So we didn't have to wait around for a doctor. And it was amazing. We went into her, she put his arm in a sling, and we got to go home. It was so quick and so easy. No going backwards and forwards and waiting for the doctor, and it was just amazing. So yeah, it's badly bruised. They couldn't see anything, but it was very swollen. He's gone to school today. I've sent him to school. He wanted to go to school. He's fine. He's still in a sling. I'm holding it like this because that's how his arm was, a sling. And then if it's no better in 3 days, to take him back, so maybe the swelling had gone down and they could see a bit more. So that was yesterday's disaster. So it is Mother's Day here on Sunday. I don't really do anything for Mother's Day because it makes me a bit sad. So I tend not to do anything. I tend to do something for my son. I ask him what he wants to do. Does he want to go see a movie? And he's like, I'd love to go to a cafe and just have a coffee and a cake with you. Perfect. So I wanted to go to Lidl's today to get a few bits. And they've got their seeds in. So I love buying their seeds. So let me show you what I got. Now the seed packets aren't very big. You don't get loads of seeds in them, but for I think they're like 29p or 49p, you don't expect a load of seeds. But for the price, I think they're so amazing. So they come with numbers on them. There's number 1, number 3, and number 4. Now number 4 are seed tapes. So there's seed on like little bits of paper, and you just plant the whole thing, and they're evenly spaced in everything. But I don't go for them. I go for 1 and 3. So you can get 4 number 1s for £1, and then 5 number 3s for £2. Yeah. So I get flowers. I usually get like an orange beetroot, but they didn't have any there this year. But I love their sunflower seeds. Love them. This is the tall one. So I can never pronounce the names, but they're like multicoloured ones, and you get between 10 and 15 seeds in that packet. I got some Cosmos 100 seeds, just a mix. I got these China asters. Look how gorgeous they are. Aren't they amazing? And there's 115 seeds approximately, so say 100. And then I got these spring onions as well, and it just says approximately 10 running meters, so 1.5 grams, so there is loads in it, and I love growing spring onions. So I got those for £1. Amazing. They also do a dwarf sunflower. Last year they were called Torch, this year it's just an assortment F1 hybrid. So I got 2 packets of them, and you get between 10 and 13 seeds in each packet. I got some snapdragons. Yeah, these are like little, they call them pills, or, I can't remember the other word for them. But they coat the seeds so they're bigger to see, because snapdragon seeds are teeny tiny. And then I got some normal symphony. Get these every year. These are gorgeous, and they're mixed colours. You get about 12 seeds in each packet. Oh, lovely. So I got myself some seeds. And then I got myself some bulbs as well. I love growing gladioli, and I think it was maybe 3 or 4 years ago now that I bought some bulbs. Great, had them in the garden. And my brother came. I planted them in my dad's front garden. I also planted some in the side garden, in my dad's side garden, in his little bit there. And then my brother came. He asked my brother to come and help him garden, and my brother dug all the bulbs up thinking they were irises, because they're just green. The flower's gone over. He just saw the green. He thought, oh, they're irises. So he threw all my bulbs away. Anyway, never mind, it was a complete accident. So I thought, I was determined this year to get some more gladioli bulbs. I usually get them from Wilko's. They do a big pack of 40 for £5, or they do a pack of 10 for £2.50. So it's way cheaper getting the bigger pack. But when I went into Lidl, they had these right by the door. And I'm loving like dark colours, dark burgundies and dark reds and browns and chocolatey colours and all that sort of stuff. And they had these, and they're massive. They're really good, big size bulbs, you know. And you get 12 in a pack for £2.29. So I got them. Gorgeous colour. And I also got these ones. It's a mix, so you get espresso. Oh, they're espresso as well. So I got this mix of espresso, Green Star and Teamwork. So it's like a dark red, green and pink, because I'm loving like the dark and the green together. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. And these are going to be for my top garden. I have a cut flower patch every year. Dahlias, yay! Got one of each, so the dark one, the white one, and the mixed one there. You get one dahlia tuber each, and they were £2.29 as well for 3. And did you know you can eat dahlia tubers? I've never tried it, but yeah, you can. I know the slugs like them. So yeah, I have a cut flower garden since my landlord cleared it all away for me. I've got some fruit bushes there. I've got gooseberry and a black currant. No, is it a red currant? Might be a red currant. I think it is a red currant, can't remember. Yes, red currant. So I've got gooseberry, a red currant, and I've also got a curry plant there. And I have a cut flower garden. Last year I grew sunflowers, Nicotiana, cosmos, cornflowers, snapdragons, loads, ammi, florist, dill. I do it all and then I cut it in. Me and my dad use them for cut flowers. And then I have like a little bed, a wooden raised bed bit that I planted broad beans and garlic in. I haven't done that this year. What I'm going to do though in that little bed this year is grow some peas, because my niece and nephew, especially my nephew, and my son absolutely love peas, and so it keeps them busy. And they have their little muddy kitchen and sandpit area, and they go up there and play, and they make perfume with the flowers and stews and all sorts of stuff. I just love it. I usually grow everything from seed, and they're just annuals. They're annuals, and I'm just thinking it would make my life so much easier if I didn't have to grow everything from seed every year and plant stuff out. So I was, thinking of making it more, adding some more perennials in there and doing it that way. So that's why I've got them. The dahlias, I'll have to protect them. It's quite protected in that back garden anyway, because I've got the wall and the tree and everything. So it's quite protected, but if I cover these with straw and everything, I won't have to dig them up every year, and hopefully they come back. I have grown a load of dahlias at the allotment from seed on my new plot. And I put them in just so they look like, it looked like I was doing something. And I just chucked a load of seeds in and never expected them to come back, and they have every year. I don't know if they'll come back this year because it has been super cold. Yes, so those are my little treats for myself this week. I haven't been to the food pantry. I went to the food pantry last Thursday. I'm cleaning the Airbnb on Sunday, so we might pop over there to the pantry depending what time I finish work, to grab a box of food from there. But I just wanted a few bits. I wanted some milk, so I got that one for £1.69. Carrots 50p for a kilo. This was a bit of a weak moment, but don't they look gorgeous? Look at the size of those pears. 5 massive pears in there for £1.49. They are rock hard. They are going to take a couple of days to ripen, but I don't mind. I got some shower gel for me and my son. Well, it's mainly for my son. He likes this one. Usually I get the kids one, but they didn't have any. So I just went with the sensitive one. That was 89p. I got some digestive biscuits for 55p. Because I've had an idea and I think it's going to work absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so that'll be in another video, but I plan to make something with that. And that's it for today, guys. That is my little shopping haul. Yesterday I was going to do a roast chicken dinner. And then what I do with the roast chicken is we have a roast chicken dinner. The next day we either have curry or sweet and sour chicken. And then the next day I do like an egg fried rice with it. Or chicken noodle soup or something, with just the bits. It's more like flavour. Chicken flavoured fried rice, because by then there isn't a lot left. And my son also takes some to school with him the next day. He has a roast dinner. But because of yesterday, what happened, we were in the hospital, it didn't turn out that way. I did the chicken in my air fryer. I've got like a rotisserie setting on it. So we had rotisserie chicken, gorgeous. And then I had a tin of new potatoes, so I chucked them from the food pantry. Chucked them in the air fryer, did roasted potatoes, and we had peas. And it was gorgeous. So tonight we're going to have sweet and sour chicken. My son has gone to school with a chicken dinner today. Tomorrow I'm not sure, because this chicken was from Sainsbury's. I got it on yellow sticker ages ago and it was teeny tiny. So I'll see how much is left after tonight, but I've had a chicken sandwich as well out of it. Oh, lovely, gorgeous. And I'm going to enjoy this a nice cup of tea now. I'm trying to hold off not to sow too many seeds. Oh, let me show you, I've made some more pouches. The plan was yesterday to sew all day, but that happened with my son, and so I only got a bit done last night. I will carry on doing some more today, but I've got a few other jobs to do first. And yeah, I just wanted to show you my other design. So this is like a little baby duck design. Can you see it? How gorgeous is that? And then I've got this gorgeous rainbow and little bunnies with mushrooms. Oh, they are so cute. I love them so much. And they've got little handles on them. Oh, I'll probably be putting these in the shop in dribs and drabs, just as I get to make them. I want to start sowing the seeds. Oh, I'm holding off. So some of my babies are coming up. I haven't sown much. I'm not going to sow too much. I'll just get stressed and run out of room. I don't want to run out of room. But these are a early cabbage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I planted 12 and 11 have germinated. This is the second sowing, because the first sowing it was a different cabbage and I think the seeds were really old, nothing came up. And then I've put in a multi-headed cauliflower. One of the guys from the allotment, Boise, he looks like Boise from Only Fools and Horses. He grew this multi-headed cauliflower last year. It was amazing. So I planted 8 seeds. I think there was 10 in a packet. So I've just planted 8 seeds, and I'll see how that goes, germination goes, because that would be ace then. If it's multi-headed, I won't need as many. And I've also planted some perennial broccoli, but it actually looks like cauliflower. It's white. I had one when I first had the allotment. It lasted 3 years, and then something really strange happened to it and it died. But I have read after about 3 years they don't do as well anyway. But yeah, that's perfect for like January, February, March next year. That will be ready. So in that, like, when it's cold and not much left growing, well, nothing growing and there's not much left at the allotment, this will come into life and be perfect. Ta-da! My green, look how green they are. Aren't they amazing? Like acid green. Oh, that is so gorgeous on a horrible, miserable, cold day like today. I've got chard in here, I've got a bit of rocket, I've got lettuces, and I'm just growing that for baby leaves. And then I've got, finally, this took forever to start, is my coriander. Love coriander. I know it's very much love-hate thing with people, but oh, I love it. And my best thing ever is chopped red onion, pomegranate seeds and coriander in a salad, and just mix it. Oh, gorgeous. Can you tell I get stupidly excited for growing season to start? I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I get so excited and I am determined to have a better, sounded really Welsh then. Determined to have a better year this year, or good year. I'm really on the ball. So I've got, these are my 6 tomato plants, the rainbow ones. I planted 6 seeds, all 6 germinated. My Crimson Crush that I got from that company still hasn't germinated. And then here, these teeny tiny ones, can you see them, little babies? This is bee balm or bergamot, and it's really nice for tea. It's perennial, I'm really trying to grow a lot more perennial things, just so I don't have to keep on growing stuff from seed all the time. Yeah, I thought that would be ace in my herb garden. Loads of bergamot or bee balm, and the bees and hoverflies absolutely love them. So win-win, guys. These are my kohlrabi. Again, look at that green, and only one little baby in the front there didn't make it, but the rest have. So I've got 11 there, and I've got another pot in the window as well that I need pricking out and potting on, and I need to sow some more because, as you know, kohlrabi is one of my favourite things. These ones are green. I've got some purple ones. I put them in my bedroom window because it's lighter and it's colder, because they were getting a little bit leggy in here because it's very warm. So I moved them to the bedroom because it's cool. I don't like my bedroom too hot. And the day is getting longer by 4 minutes every day. 2 minutes in the morning, the sun is rising earlier, and 2 minutes at night, the sun is going to bed later. Yeah, so each day now is getting longer by 4 minutes. Yay! So by the end of the month, we'll have like over 12 hours of daylight a day, and that's when the plants really shoot off, especially after March 20th, I say March 21st, with the equinox, and that's the official day of spring. Yay! Oh, how exciting! Woohoo! So I'm going to get my shopping pot away now. I'm going to read about these dahlias because I'm not sure if I have to take them out of those bags and plant them in plant pots now, or just if I can leave them like that for a bit longer, because they don't like the cold. They don't like the cold. So if I put them straight in the ground now, they wouldn't make it. So I hope you're all keeping well. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye!